Welcome to Suburban Death Metal Dad Bonus Tracks, episode 48, Thirsty for Metal Thursday. So once again, 5 releases I want to throw out for recommendations, and starting things off with a release from 1990, Headhunter, Parody of Life. And if you don't know, Headhunter is the band that Schmier formed after he was kicked out of Destruction. And this first release is pretty good. It's a mixture of like heavy metal and thrash metal. There's definitely some faster parts on here. And favorite tracks for me would be the opener, Parody of Life, along with Plead Guilty and Crack Brained. So if you're into Destruction, Schmier era, I think this is worth checking out. Alright, next up is a release from 1998, Bruce Dickinson, The Chemical Wedding. And I mentioned this briefly in the Iron Maiden Recommends video. Bruce's solo band here with Adrian Smith on guitar. Really great album from top to bottom. It's got like a really dark tone to it, I would say. And it's just an excellent release. Great songs on here like Gates of Horizon, Chemical Wedding, Machine Men. Just definitely worth checking out if you're a fan of Iron Maiden.
From the void, the crimson fortress rises, and the gates of Horizon, the ladder falls away, and the gates of Horizon, fallen eagles blaze, and the gates of Horizon, eternal twins of death.
Alright, next on the list is a release from 2002 from Finland's Demigod. This is their second album, Shadow Mechanics. And if you're familiar with their debut, Slumber of Sullen Eyes, this is definitely a departure from that sound. It's more polished, more progressive, a little bit of clean vocals on here, but I like it a lot. Great tracks like In the Mirrors, Trail of Guilt, Gates of Lamentation. So I think it's worth checking out. Alright, as usual, I like to recommend an EP, and for this episode, I'm going to throw out Mayhem, Atavistic Black Disorder / Commando. It's kind of like 2 EPs put together, and side A, if you want to call it that, Atavistic Black Disorder, is tracks that were recorded during the Damon sessions. 2 of them were basically bonus tracks, Black Glass Communion and Everlasting Dying Flame, along with a unreleased track. And side B is cover songs by punk bands, and favorites of mine would be Dead Kennedy's Hell Nation and Ramones Commando. So if you're a fan of Mayhem and punk, this is definitely a cool release to check out. Okay, last on the list for this episode is a newer release, and that's 2020's 4-Dimensional Flesh from New York's Afterbirth, and this is the first one I picked up by the band, and if I remember correctly, it was more or less a blind buy. Saw the album art, maybe some reviews, thought it looked cool, and it's definitely a unique release, kind of like abstract sounding death metal, and really deep, gurgly vocals, killer songs like Rooms to Nowhere, Never Ending Teeth, and the title track 4-Dimensional Flesh. So definitely a cool one to check out. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.